I'm Sharon Boorstin, and I invite you to join me on Thursday, February 1st at 10 a.m. for a look at Los Angeles during World War II. Did you know that some historians say that World War II was the world event with the most significant impact on Los Angeles in the city's history? In this class, we'll talk about why. We all know the US entered the war after the Japanese carried out a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, the day of infamy. That attack caught Americans by surprise and it terrified them, especially in Los Angeles. Why Los Angeles? The Los Angeles area at the time was home to 5 of the biggest aircraft factories in the US. Before Pearl Harbor, those factories had been turning out fighter planes and bombers for the British. Now they were going to be making them for the US. The factories made a perfect target for the Japanese. Well, people were flooding into LA for jobs in those factories, which were now open 24/7. And for the first time, women whose place had been in the home were putting on their husband's old dungarees and covering their hair and joining the production line. Now, Los Angeles had the greatest number of Japanese Americans in the US when Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. What happened to them? We'll learn about their incarceration and relocation camps and how Little Tokyo soon became home to double the number of African Americans who were newly arrived in Los Angeles looking for jobs in the factories. And it was not a pleasant place because of that overcrowding. Here's the question. We'll look at what made Angelo's fear of Japanese attack. Was it merited? That's the question. There was a Japanese submarine attack on a freighter in San Pedro Harbor, or another one on an oil field near Santa Barbara. Did you know about these? They have amazing details that I'll share in the class. We'll also have some fun looking at Hollywood movies because Hollywood was very important to the war effort during the war. They made movies that raised people's morale, and Americans who were home could go to the movies during the week and see newsreels about what was happening abroad, cartoons that made them laugh, and films that made them feel like the country was doing the right thing. I'm talking about movies like 30 Seconds Over Tokyo to one of the world's most favorite movies, Casablanca. My goal is to tell you things about LA during the war that you didn't know and to help you understand more about the events you may have heard about. So I hope to see you on February 1st.